Alright, GameStop, I'm back with another, I don't want to say I have another idea for you and how you can turn your business around, but I have a strong suggestion that just makes sense. I shouldn't even have to say this, but let's just take a look at this. This picture I took at my local GameStop, and like, this is just a regular everyday occurrence. It's always empty. The Switch selections suck. Look at all those gaps. Look at that bottom shelf over here, right? Let me just get right next to it. Can you even see my hand? There's my hand. This shelf right here. What's up with that? You got like, you could probably fit like 3-4 more games right there. You got a gap over here. You got a gap over here. Like, tons of gaps and just kind of limited selection too. Like, this is your whole entire Switch wall. That's it. Okay, yeah, there's a few down here, a few used lined up this way, but you know how many of those are most likely doubles at least, like Pokemon and stuff, you know. And then you always have deals like this. Where's my finger? You know, that's the four games for $10 or less, or 4 games for $20 or less. And it's like, what's even the point of trying to put that in the Switch section? You guys have nothing that qualifies for that deal. So this is just like a double whammy of dumbness. Either A, actually make games that are that price, even if it's just for this sale. Reduce the price of some of your games. Because another video idea that I'm going to be doing soon is, you guys jack the prices up on Switch games like ridiculously. I know a perfect one is Fractured Butthole. What's that? South Park, Fractured Butthole. That's $30 on Switch, but on the other consoles, it's literally like 10. And I always think, why? Why can't I get this for PlayStation 4 for $10, but because I have it on Switch, I gotta pay 30? So, yeah, you could definitely afford to at least drop prices then if you're gonna put that sale on. That way then people can actually take advantage of it. You know how many times I've taken advantage of that deal with Switch games? Never. Because it's not doable. You guys sell practically, what, 3 games for $20 or less on Switch, and you sell nothing for under $10. The only game I can think of that comes to mind for $10 or less is Has Been Heroes, and that's right on the line. It's $9.99 used. So that's one thing you gotta fix, is make that sale actually like achievable on Switch. And the other thing is, you need to have some kind of mandate that your shelves need to be properly stocked. Like, this is just ridiculous. The other thing is, I know I'm kind of zoomed out in the grand scheme of things here because I was trying to capture as much of this shelf as I could when I took the picture, but this picture was literally taken about a month ago. So at the time of this recording, it's September 16th. So yeah, probably sometime mid-ish August, I took this picture. Look at the new games you're advertising. None of those are like brand new, just released games. Like, I know it's a random game that nobody really cares about, but Monster Jam Showdown, that had just come out at the time of me taking this picture. Do you see that anywhere? Do you see it used? Do you see it new? No. Because you guys never have the new releases. You specialize in video games. How do you not have the latest releases available on your shelves? But you never do. The only thing is like super big AAA. Like, yeah, of course you'll have, you know, this game right here, the Mario game, because, yeah, you got it. That's Nintendo's flagship franchise. Or you'll have Pokemon, because that's Nintendo's second flagship franchise. But Monster Jam, you still don't have it. I'm not specifically looking for it. I just know that that's an easy example of a game that just recently came out, and you guys still don't have it in inventory, at least for Switch. Haven't checked the other consoles, because I don't have the other consoles, so I don't really care. But yeah, and then as far as trying to find anything, it's like, you never can find what you're looking for in store. You know what I've been trying to find? It's kind of random, but I've been trying to find Harvest Moon games or Story of Seasons. You know how many I've found in the last 2 months? 0. And it's not just this location here, it's multiple locations. I go to, what, 1, 2, 3, I go to at least 4 different locations, and none of them have just one of the games. Story of Seasons has, what, 4 games it's on its own. Harvest Moon has like 6. 0. You can't find any anywhere. And I just don't understand. It's frustrating, it's annoying, it's dumb, it's a terrible business practice. You are GameStop. That is your specialty. You should be extremely over the top, fully stocked on games. That's all you have to worry about. Geez, Walmart does a better job of stocking up their video game section, and they specialize in everything. Not only do they gotta worry about their games, they gotta worry about movies, they gotta worry about food, clothes, children's toys, bedding, clocks, etc. You guys only have this and you can't even handle that? Come on! Get real. It's ridiculous. And I said there's something about a mandate because I get it that this is my specific store. So it's like someone could argue, well, corporate can't control all the stores they're franchised, or I don't even know if they are franchised. I don't think they are actually, but just hypothetically, individual locations are run by the district manager, blah, blah, blah. So whatever is in the inventory, blah, blah, blah. And I get it also. You can't help what comes in for used to a certain extent because used is whatever comes in, whatever people sell. And I say to a certain extent because you do have like your online availability. Now, I don't know if there's a warehouse of games somewhere, if you just kind of like pull from stores that have the inventory. I don't really know how that works, but still, I know you can't control that, but you can control the new selections. And you don't though, and that's what's annoying. So, yeah, have some kind of mandate that's just a company-wide policy that, hey, when something new comes out, you have it on the shelves you're guaranteed to have it on the shelves for a month at least. Kind of like, theaters. A movie comes out, typically the movie's in theaters for at least a couple of months before they take it out. Like Wolverine and Deadpool, that movie came out July 26th. It's still in theaters 2 months later, almost September 16th. Yeah, the show times are reduced. It's only got 3 showings now as opposed to like full selection when it first came out, but still, like a month later, and I still can't find the Monster Jam game. Again, I'm not looking for it. If I did see it, I wouldn't buy it. But I'm just saying, what if I was interested? I can't go to a game store and buy a game because you guys don't have it? That's ridiculous. That shelf right there should be just as full, if not fuller, than your new option. Your pre-owned options. Only because, like I said, pre-owned is determined by what actually comes in, what people bring in. No control over this, full control over that. So get on it. You're seriously hurting your business. You know what I buy? What I buy when I go in and see this? Nothing. You lost out on a sale because there was nothing there that I was interested in, so I bought nothing. Now, if your shelf was actually full, maybe I would have found 1, 2, 3, who knows, 4 games that I'd like. And either A, I would have bought them all, or B, I'd get 1 per week. But that would be 1 sale you'd be having from me per week until I had all 4. And then after I bought those, then maybe I'd look again, find a new selection of games that I'm interested in. You just keep missing out. I don't think I've bought anything from this store in weeks now. I used to buy stuff all the time, but your selection just fell off and it's trash. And so, yeah, I haven't made a purchase in probably over weeks, probably more like month and a half at this point. It's just like what happened before. This Switch nonsense happened before, but that was around the time when Switch was new. And it was kind of around the time when COVID was hitting, so it was like, okay, fine. You can give it that forgiveness. COVID and Switch is a new console. Because at that time, COVID started at the beginning of 2020. Switch came out in 2018. Granted, yes, it was 2017. So yeah, it was a 3-year-old console, but that's still relatively new, especially with COVID effing things up. But now, come on. Like, it's been, what year are we, 24? This thing came out in, what did I say, 17? So it's a 7-year-old console now. There's no reason that you can't have that fully stocked. This is ridiculous. Anyways, like I said, it's not really a solid idea. This isn't going to make you millions, but it's something that should be done without saying. I shouldn't have to make a video complaining about your crappy selection. Like, it should just be a given that, yeah, our shelves are full.